Was the hardest ticket to get in these parts in ages, and the folks that are packed into this place are making an impact already. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And guys, you know I don't like the phrase must win if it's not a must-win situation. It's so overused. But even though this isn't technically a must-win game, boy, you go down 3-0 to this bunch, well, you're going to be in a whole lot of trouble. So they need to come up with a huge effort here.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Tampa Bay Rays.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who get the ball here in Game 3. The guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as their starting nine tonight will look like this. Set to face these guys. There you see the numbers for the right-hander Alex Cobb. And defensively, the Rays will look like this behind him. Jesse Padilla will come forward now, and as you see by the numbers, he's off to a hot start here in the Fall Classic.
Yeah, you know some guys just love being on that big stage, and he's been a big part of this ball club all season long, so it's no surprise to me that he swung a hot bat when it mattered the most.
First pitch of the night is looked at for ball one as we get underway right at 7:05 on the nose. Here's the 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Count, the pitch. 3-0 now. Showing some uncharacteristic wildness to start things out.
Yeah, 4-pitch walk. Pretty much not the way you want to start out against a club like this.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, just to get me over fastball. Anything to avoid a 4-pitch walk to start the game.
The 3-1 pitch. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats foul. Full count pitch on its way. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Good job out there on the mound. Down in the count 3-0 to start this inning. He comes back to retire the guy on a ground ball.
Freddie Santiago will get his first opportunity here, and if you go by the numbers, it's been a disappointing start to this World Series for him so far.
Yeah, he really hasn't gotten on track, and I think you have to give some of that credit to good pitching. But he's really been a bit of a non-factor so far. Still time for him to turn it around, though.
Now the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
1-0 on the way. 2-0 now. One out, nobody on. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. The 3-0 pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it, because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
And it really helps having kind of a second leadoff man hitting in that number 2 hole. He's on now with one away, and he may get a chance to run in the early going. Anthony Rizzo will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and one away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Now the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. There to take it now is Jennings as he makes the play for out number 2. That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired. Tyler Colvin will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. First pitch coming. And a high strike there, 0-1. It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
A runner on first with 2 away. He's ready. Now the pitch. And an off-speed pitch. Swung on and missed. And with that, the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Starting lineup for the Rays here looks like this. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Here's the center fielder, Desmond Jennings, now to step forward and lead things off here in the home first. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Here's the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. One, two. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Well, he really bunched him up on that two-seam fastball right there. That's not a very confident swing either, and the result, just an easy ground ball.
Ben Zobrist will get a shot here, and he's looking to get off the Schneid. Hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, he really needs to start getting a little more involved.
Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And now a pitch on the way. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
So 1-2 with 1 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here comes a 2-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the paths these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. Will Myers will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Now here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Now the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Here comes the 2-0. 3-0 now.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
Now the 3-0 pitch. That one's in there. 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Now the 3-1. And that one misses. It's ball 4. So a 2-out walk gives the Rays some hope here in the inning.
Yeah, a close pitch to take on a 3-1 count, but this might have been just a little bit outside. He winds up losing it.
Evan Longoria will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just one game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
First pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
And that's the spot that he's just going to have to keep wearing out going forward. If he can keep running that pitch in on the guy's hands, he's going to be fine.
The 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
The 2-1 home to Longoria. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Two pitch on the way. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Ready with another 2-2. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him away here with 2 strikes. He goes for the fastball, hoping to get out of the inning, but this is hit pretty hard, and now he's got a second man on base to deal with, 2 away.
Albert Pujols will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just 1 hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
Here's the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
The next pitch. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
And now on 2-0, he can't just lay a fastball in there, or he could make this a 3-0 game before you know it.
The 2-0 home now to Albert. That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
And that's the pitch he needs to get working here in this first inning. He can solve a few problems here if that pitch comes around.
The 2-1 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. now the 2-2 pitch. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Here now the 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
3-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. Rays strand a pair. We've played an inning. No score. Ryan Buckner will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. And here's the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, that finds his zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now he tries to dial back here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 2. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he will run this one down. Moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
This play right here is all about getting a great read and a good angle on the ball when it's hit. Great jump, runs it down, and that saves extra bases.
Into the box now, David Torres. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And 2 quick outs here in the second. Travis James will stand in here looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Hitters count 2-0. That one's in there on the black, 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
Here comes the 2-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 2-2 coming. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Earl Stafford will start things off in the bottom of the second. First pitch on the way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch now. 2-0. Now here it comes. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch. Now a fastball for a strike, and from 2-0 it's back to 2-2. Here's the 2-2 offering. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
They already walked one guy in the first inning, and now he's in danger of losing the leadoff guy here in the second.
Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
If you can locate that pitch with movement on the inside corner, nobody's touching that thing. I mean, that's as good as it gets right there.
Here's Matt Joyce now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 now to Joyce. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. The 3-1 coming. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Yunel Escobar will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball, and oh, he has to bend out of the way of that one.
But we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
These have both been easy takes so far. Neither one of these pitches really approaching the strike zone.
Here's the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taken 2.
Now the 3-0 offering. That one's in there, 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Bottom of the second here with no score. The 3-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, with 2 outs and nobody on, the best way to make a team pay for hitting you is to come around and score. Let's see what they can do.
Ryan Hennigan will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. first pitch coming. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. One 0 on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take, because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
The 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
A 2-1 offering. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And you know he doesn't want to follow up that hit by pitch with a walk to the next guy. So if I'm hitting, I'm sitting dead red fastball on 3-1.
The 3-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Eric Robison ready to go here as we begin the third.
Leading off for the Cubs, second baseman, Eric Robison.
First pitch coming. And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes.
Yeah, and when your team still doesn't have a hit, you appreciate a call like that once in a while.
Here comes the 1-0. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Here it comes, 2-1. And now the bat explodes as this has popped up, and no one will get this one. Two. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
3-2, here it comes. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first down.
Just an outstanding play out there by the outfielder, and the guy who appreciates it more than anybody is the pitcher, because if that drops in, you're looking at some trouble.
Rodriguez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. One 0. And he can't get A-Rod to bite on it. It's 2-0.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
Now the 2-0. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. Under it is Joyce, and there are 2 away.
thought for a second that this might make a dent in both the hit and the run column, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
Jesse Padilla will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First offering on the way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
The pitch. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Now here's the pitch. Now a ball flipped out the other way towards short. And this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Matt Vasgersian, Eric Harris, Steve Lyons as Desmond Jennings settles in to kick things off for Tampa Bay. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
But this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Jennings now on 2-0. Fouled back. Now the 2-1 pitch. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and play off.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one.
Your second baseman, number 18,
Ben Zobrist will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Here's the pitch. 1-1. One now to Zobrist. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Here comes a 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's another 1-2. Ball 2. The 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Hey, if you came here to see offense in this ballgame, sit back and relax just a little bit. Both of these pitchers are absolutely dueling it out right now.
Will Myers will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. now the first pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the third inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. This is popped up, and that may need to dodge the catwalks. It's way up there. And he will make the catch here just in front of the first row, and that will end the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Freddie Santiago will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Freddie Santiago.
Here's the first offering. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
That misses, 2-0.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
On the way. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Anthony Rizzo will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
In now, Tyler Colvin. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. He's ready now. The pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
1-1 on the way. And this one's in the dirt, but fortunately here, no advance. The 2-1. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
Here he comes, 3-1. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And he is in there.
And you get the sense now that they're getting closer and closer to breaking through here. That'll make it first and third now, and they've got a good chance here to break that string of zeros.
Ryan Buckner will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Boy, and right here, just a ground ball is going to get you a run. And more than that, it gets you the lead in this game. So you've got to find a way to put that ball in play.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1. The 1-1 home. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
And we've seen a lot of that pitch here in the first 4 innings, and it's been real effective for him, and that's another example right there.
A big pitch here, 1-2. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Into the seats, and it's gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the series, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Into the box, David Torres. As the first pitch to him is in there for a cold strike 1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Now the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
Trying to go front door with that breaking ball, started it a little too far inside, though.
Ready now on 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Pujols is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Travis James will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And that one is out of here. Planted into the right field bleachers. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Well, they're starting to make it look awfully easy out there. And he gets a pitch he can handle. This becomes their second home run here in the inning. So they're starting to get some pretty good swings against him now.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Into the box now, Eric Robeson, as he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Now the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And for whatever the reason, he's really fallen off the rails here in the 4th.
And it looks to me like he's looking very tentative out there as well. And that's usually the kiss of death for a starting pitcher. You've got to go right at guys.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 4 runs here in this half inning. Here's the 1-2. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Neither Jennings nor Myers is going to cut this one off. It's going to get all the way to the wall. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Boy, they are really sticking it to him right here. That's the 5th hit he's coughed up in this inning alone, and you got to believe that that leash is getting a little bit shorter with each passing batter.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and in is the third baseman, Alex Rodriguez. And here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Back to the changeup, but this one finds the target for strike 1. The 1-1. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Cubs lead this one 4-0. Evan Longoria will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Evan. 1-0 on the way. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Here he comes on 3-0. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Now the 3-1 pitch. Swing, strike 2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
Here's the full count offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Now here's a ground ball toward the hole, and it's going to sneak on through into left field for his 2nd hit of the night.
You talk about a guy who's really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. He's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Here's Albert now. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. One strike to Pujols. Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
1-1 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner.
Now after the big inning your ball club just put together, you can't let them respond with a big inning of their own. But here they are with 2 on now and trying to answer right back.
Earl Stafford will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far. so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
First pitch on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Now with 2 on and nobody out, it's looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Here's the 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. Now the 1-1. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
With 2 on already, sooner or later, you got to come in with something.
And the more pitches he throws, the more likely it is that this guy's going to be sitting on it.
Here he comes on 3-1. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
2 straight singles, now a walk. Making it real tough on himself here as he starts the inning by loading the bases.
Matt Joyce will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so he probably won't be working the corners.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Here's the 1-0. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Here's the 1-1 now to Joyce. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
And with the bases loaded, why not take one for the team right there and let that pitch hit you? It could have been a run.
Comes set, now the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's the 2-2 home. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
Full count pitch on its way. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Boy, he's been all right up to this inning, but the wheels have really come off the bus now. Gives him a run here on the bases loaded walk, and he's not getting any closer to getting himself out of this mess.
Yunel Escobar will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time. First pitch to him. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow 1 run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
The 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that? Here's
the 1-1 pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Here he comes on 2-2. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
That's just a nasty slider here. Way off the plate. Plays on the hitter's aggressiveness, and he gets him to go after him.
Standing in now, Ryan Hennigan. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
As a look, now the pitch. Grounded to third. There's one. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Jesse Padilla come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch coming. In there at the knees, strike one. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Oh, barehanded by Longoria. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Center fielder number 27, Freddie Santiago.
Stepping in now, Freddie Santiago. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Now the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. Two gone.
He's finding the terrain much easier to navigate this time around. After that 4-run inning, this is a guy who needs a quick inning here, and he's 2/3 of the way home.
Anthony Rizzo will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. First pitch coming. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
The next pitch. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
Now the 2-0. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Here he comes on 2-1. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Jennings is underneath this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order, but they lead it 4-1. Desmond Jennings will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
First offering on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Hard hit towards center. Santiago is right there, 1 down.
Yeah, 2 pitches, 1 out. And that's how you want to start an inning when you're already over 90 pitches for the ballgame.
Ben Zobrist will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick, or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game. You'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Here's Will Myers. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
He's at an even 100 pitches now for the ball game. I'd have to think this will be it if he can get this guy.
And the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
2-2 pitch on the way. Late swing here as this is pushed softly over toward the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Brad Boxberger will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. Tyler Colvin will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th. And some action in that Rays bullpen as the right-hander Grant Balfour is getting loose out there. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Here's a 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Here comes the 2-0. Now a fly ball out to center for Jennings. And he's got it for the first out.
Yeah, a dangerous pitch right there. 2-0 to a middle-of-the-order guy, and he gets away with it. Gets him to lift an easy fly ball.
Ryan Buckner will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Now the first pitch. And, oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
The 1-0 pitch. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. The 2-0. 3-0 now. David Torres waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And Pujols will simply step on first to record the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
David Torres will step in now. 0 for 2 to this point. Now the first pitch. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Yeah, I think this was a changeup that just hung a little bit too much in the strike zone. Let's take another look at it here. Normally, you want this thing to sort of run out of steam and dip on its way out of the zone. But he starts this one up a little bit too high. And to be honest, he's pretty lucky that this one stayed in the ballpark.
In now, Travis James, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. 1-0 pitch now. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Just overmatched him.
6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here comes the 1-2. And he got it. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Evan Longoria will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Now here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now the 1-2. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Under it is Rizzo. One away.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
Albert Pujols will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. First pitch coming. Ball one. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. The 2-0 home now to Albert. Outside, 3-0 now.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
Come on, Albert.
What can he do here? 3-0. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Here we go.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now here's the pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short, and that's through. A base hit.
Yeah, that's his second hit so far. He's got 2 of their 4 hits, so at least he's seeing the ball well.
Earl Stafford will stand in. Base on balls his last time. The first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. From the belt, the pitch changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
He's having a rough go of it so far. His second strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside, but you know, I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Matt Joyce will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. 1-0 on the way. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1-1 on the way. He bounces this one toward the left side, and that's going to find the hold into left field. It's a base hit. Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Jason Hall will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. Yunel Escobar will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he will make the play back there, and an opportunity goes by the boards here as that will end the inning. Rays strand a pair. They trail it 4-1. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Eric Robeson will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Second baseman, Eric Robeson.
First pitch on the way. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Oh, barehanded by Longoria. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Sometimes that first pitch of an inning, a guy will go up there and show a bunt, but then pull it back, just to pull that third baseman in a few steps. But he's not bluffing right here. He's trying to beat this thing out. But he winds up heading back to the dugout after just 1 pitch.
Alex Rodriguez, the third baseman, will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Now here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Pitch on the way. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
This guy's one of those unsung type pitchers. He's not the setup guy, he's not the closer, but these are the guys that keep you in the ball games, and he's doing the job here.
Jesse Padilla will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Here comes the 1-0. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Center fielder number 27, Freddie Santiago.
Freddie Santiago will dig in. Took a called third strike his last time. First pitch coming. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. He's set, now the pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
He's set, now the pitch. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Here comes a 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for the Cubs as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Ryan Hennigan will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch to him. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
The 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
The pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Ready with the 2-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here comes a 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck, and you know they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
Payoff pitch coming. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
When you're down by a handful of runs, a leadoff walk is a definite blessing. If nothing else, it's a good first step towards trying to get back in this ball game.
Desmond Jennings will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
First offering on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
From the stretch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Here now the 2-2. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. The 2-2 coming. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Fouled straight back. From the belt, kicks and deals. Chopper, foul. Comes set, now the pitch. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
So 1-2 with one away. Another change. This one's low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Runner at first here, 1 man out. The 2-2 one more time. 2-2 pitch is hit in the air out to left. And no problem out there for Colvin, and there are 2 away now.
Right fielder number 9,
Will Myers will step in, a ground out victim as last time. Comes set, now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Myers awaiting the 1-0. Lined into center field. That's a base hit.
Not too many balls hit solidly tonight. Just their 6th hit of the game. So now they need to figure out some way to string a few of these together.
Evan Longoria will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. First pitch coming. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
The 1-0 home. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Ready now on 1-1. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1.
A 2-out hit here would be nice, but a 2-out walk wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either.
The 2-1 home. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now.
You're running out of chances here. It's the 7th inning. You can't let this rally go to waste.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Full count, 3-2. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Rays strand a pair, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Jake McGee will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Anthony Rizzo will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Well, now he's got to be saying, this is the wrong time for that strike zone to start shrinking. You need that to be a strike.
Here it comes. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Well, you got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if you can't throw strikes.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
.30 is on the way. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Here comes the 3-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Tyler Colvin will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He's ready. Now the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Here's the 1-1. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, not only was that pitch bearing in tight on him, but it got there in a hurry. You can see he's barely able to get the bat through the zone, but somehow he manages to steer it into left field for a base hit.
Ryan Buckner will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Has a look, now the pitch. Now both runners on the move. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And they will get the lead runner at third. A daring attempt with no outs on the scoreboard, and it doesn't pan out.
Yeah, I don't know about the decision to run here. I mean, you've already got 2 guys on base. You've got a pitcher sweating bullets out there as it is. Now you've basically thrown him a lifeline and given him a free out that he hadn't really earned.
He's set, now the pitch. Sliced down the line at first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
All right, now you're looking at no way for them to manufacture a run, really. There's a guy on third now, but 2 outs. That really wasn't all that helpful.
David Torres will dig in. He doubled his last time. Now the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
From the belt, the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Men on third with 2 down. There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 offering. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count, it really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up, hack it. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Into the box, Travis James. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Get that batter out.
1-0 on the way. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
2 out here and a runner at second. Now the 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Ready on 2-1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, and with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
The 3-1 is on the way. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. full count offering on its way. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
And he's not going to earn himself any points with this performance out of the bullpen so far. The control just hasn't been there. And, you know, that's mission number 1 for a reliever.
Your attention, please.
So we'll have a new pitcher coming on now as the hard thrower Grant Balfour gets the assignment. Eric Robeson will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. He's set, now the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Pause, now the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Two down, runners at first and second. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that ball is gone. Blasted into the bleachers in left. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the series, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
And let's take a look at where this pitch ends up. You can see there, you know, even though this pitch isn't technically in the strike zone, it's still pretty much in his wheelhouse, and he just yanks this thing right out of here.
Into the box now, Alex Rodriguez. Oh, tried to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 8, the Rays 1. Albert Pujols will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence. But he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
Here's the 1-1. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
And I'll tell you, it seems like all game long he's been on every pitch that he's seen. This one's no exception, and it might be his best swing so far. This just about gets out of here, and he'll wind up at second with a double off the wall.
Earl Stafford will stand in, called out on strikes his last time. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. He's ready now, the pitch. And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. Santiago, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Matt Joyce will step in, a base hit in his last time. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
And against a veteran hitter like this, you got to be in that strike zone early in the count, because the more pitches he sees, the better he's going to be able to time anything you've got.
1-0. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line and right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two, 1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here's the 2-2 home. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Ready with another 2-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. How about this for an at-bat?
Best we've seen tonight, no question.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. 8-1 our score as you look at our in-game line score. This one pretty much all over but the shouting. Yunel Escobar will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Hey, what do you say now, Ray?
Comes set, now the pitch. And Escobar swings right through that one as he falls behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
And this one's taken by Escobar. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Jesse Padilla will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Padilla.
First pitch coming. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And he is going to reach. It's a base hit.
Come on, go nice and easy.
And you can tell when these guys have gone up to the plate, they've had a plan. They're just not wildly swinging, hoping for things to work out. They've been looking for specific pitches in specific locations. The advanced scouts, they've earned their pay in this one.
Freddie Santiago will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on the way. And it takes strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Nobody out, runner on first. He waits, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Comes set, now the pitch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Now another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. From the stretch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Boy, never a dull moment with this guy on the mound.
Oh, he can sure drive you crazy at times, can't he?
Hit runs on.
Here he comes on 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Full count pitch on its way. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall.
Nearly gets his first home run of the postseason, and I'll tell you, he didn't miss this thing by much. Here you see it. He just gets this one airborne, and this thing just doesn't quite have enough to get out of here. But it does have plenty to get him into second base, and now he's got himself a double.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls in the strike.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that way. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. He's set, now the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate.
Don't get rattled.
Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And they'll try to keep crowding him in, but this pitch misses as well. It's 2-1 now.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
Here comes the 2-1. Rizzo out in front here as this is pulled fouled into the seats in right. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. 2-2 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Stepping in now, Tyler Colvin. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Let's stop the bleeding right here now. Come on.
Big pitch here, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Fastball, and that ran in on him as he had to limbo out of the way that time. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Three and two, here it is. That swung on and lifted down the left field line. Joyce has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. But I don't think he had designs on even really trying it as he retreats with two away now.
That just didn't get enough of that one to get that run home. So that's probably a wide decision to hold it third.
Ryan Buckner will dig in. He homered back in the fourth. And here's the first pitch. And a fastball is in there for strike one.
Let's shut it down here. Come on, guys.
Pause, now the pitch. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground. But this will get foul for strike two. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
The 1-2. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Now another 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Good battle here. This will be the seventh pitch coming up. Here comes a 2-2. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Jennings is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. Cubs strand a couple, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Ryan Hennigan will stand in to lead things off here in the ninth, with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. First pitch coming. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. The 1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Pitch on the way. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. The 2-2 coming. Chopper foul. The 2-2 one more time. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he'll take strike 3 call. Make it 3 straight punch-outs now on the mound. 1 away.
Well, I would think he was due just to pitch an inning or so, but he's pitching pretty darn well. So why not stretch him out a bit? Been working so far.
Desmond Jennings will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. First pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Now the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. A 2-1 offering. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Much easier to do in retrospect, but you almost wonder if he would have been better served to let this ball go and see if it would have gone foul. There's no guarantees it would have, but that was always going to be a tough play anyway.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's ready now. The pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Tough pitch right there. That's 96 in on the hands. You just got to let that one go.
Runners on first with 1 down. 1-1 now to Zobrist. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And from that man's perch in the first base dugout, more of the same.
You know, I think the calls have gone both ways, but I bet you'd have a really hard time convincing him of that.
Now the 1-2. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that eye.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this one will be foul back in among the fans.
He's
2-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, that's a hat trick for him now. His 3rd strikeout in the game, and I think the one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to go down looking. That's almost like admitting you're beaten. That's a sinking feeling in that guy's stomach.
Here's Will Myers as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
All right, Ray.
Here's the 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes, 2-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs are 1 step away from a sweep. They take a commanding 3-0 lead here on the road as this one is over.
And this will wind up being the kind of save that you used to see back in the 70s. He gave him all he had out of that bullpen, and he winds up finishing this one off himself.
one more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Sometimes guys get caught up in the pressure of the World Series and their performance suffers, but he was obviously not rattled out there, and he came through in a big way.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 8-1. Good night from Tampa.